Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are looking at the energy for the year ahead for 2024 in the sign of Cancer. So if you are a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or whatever other placements you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind though, this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate for everyone. Do not try to force something to fit if it doesn't make sense for you, your situation, and your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Go ahead and get the initial spread out here. Okay. So, getting into this, we'll start with a little bit of an overview about how 2023 went for you, a sort of summary, wrapping up, evaluation of that experience before we get into the details of the energy for this coming year. Oops, that goes there. Okay, and one more, please. Okay. So, and we'll clarify these things as we go along. So this is not a 100-year long video. Okay, so starting with the summary for how 2023 went for you. This was a time, whoa, okay. Okay, yeah, those came out. We'll take those too. So this is giving a lot for how 2023 went. So you basically went through a period of rest and reflection, contemplation about your experience. There was some sort of loss of a commitment that you expected to go somewhere more solid, more stable, that you expected to be some sort of path that you were going to go on. But there was this experience of finding yourself independent, alone, and there's so many pentacles working out here that it feels like in this time spent alone that you were really working on your financial situation, building your wealth, like building a solid foundation in your life on your own. Like focused on manifesting your own wishes, nurturing your own goals, after there had been some sort of intention to do this and pursue this with someone else that like did not come to fruition. It's like this was a loss, this was a disappointment, this was, not what what you had planned for, what you had seen for your life. There may have been this like sort of like blindsided feeling of destabilizing, like you weren't expecting this new beginning. Yeah, it almost felt like we had the 10 of Swords come out. It almost feels like you were stabbed in the back. I'm not getting, for this particular sign, this beginning part is like a really similar but different energy as like what came out with Leo. So I don't know if you maybe have some significant Leo placements. There may be some overlapping energy here, but there is like a slightly different vibe to this as well. So this may, if you do have placements in both areas, this may be like some overlap, but like offering some different perspective. I'm not getting this energy that like whoever this is that like left you alone, that wasn't like on board with this commitment for like the long term, that sort of like you were feeling abundant, you were feeling comfortable, and we're just sort of like abandoned suddenly. Abandoned is the word that's coming through. And it feels like there wasn't necessarily any sort of like nefarious like intentions or energies behind this betrayal. It feels more like you felt betrayed by like expecting this to go somewhere that it didn't. And you've been spending a lot of time, like you may not have pursued any other relationships after this, and like spent a lot of time alone, sort of like healing from these feelings, gaining a sense of emotional maturity regarding the situation, trying to flow with the changes that occurred, because there's this energy that while it might have hurt to not be going down this path that you thought was illuminated for you, that sort of like left you in the dark, it's actually was something that was in your best interest. It's like it's taken some time for you to be able to see that, and for you to have like a new perspective regarding like what this means for you going forward. I am getting that like there may have been sort of like more of a childish energy, a childish response to like the initial loss of this situation, but that you've like learned some sort of lesson about that, and come to terms with the situation, and sort of like recognized that you're better off being on this new path like than the one you were planning on going down. And I am getting this read from the Empress that there may have been children involved in that situation, and that you're like, rather than focusing on the loss of the connection, that you're more focused on the emotional connection, like the nurturing, the well-being of like being a good parent to your child, like learning lessons about like walking away from something that wasn't emotionally viable, and like recommitting yourself to the better parts that came from that situation, like being open to having a fresh start. That's really like I'm getting this strong impression 11:11 on the clock, that it's like this commitment to either like a child, if you have one, or like your own inner child was the important factor, like the lesson to be learned, the path to be illuminated and taken for you out of that situation. So being able to heal the loss of the other person, like the other adult in the situation, was not so much the focus. And it's like that's something you've been able to come to terms with and have some sense of moving on from regarding that. Okay, let's look at judgment here. You may be like expecting like with this newfound like emotional security and stability, like having this sort of rebirth coming into 2024, like connecting, like letting go of that past experience more fully, and being able to explore a path that feels more solid to you, that feels ultimately more abundant, more aligned with your growth, with your wishes for the future. It's like if there's any question about where you're headed next, where you're headed now in this new phase of your life, you're getting clarity on that this year, getting some new ideas about what success looks like for you. It's like, and for some of you, you may have even been holding out some sort of hope about getting a second chance with this person. But that's where this year is bringing this final element of clarity. You may be receiving some sort of communication that's like not happening for you. And gaining awareness about what it is that you truly want, like what's more aligned. There's also a lot of, it's like you're getting an opportunity to feel truly abundant, inspired, renewed. Like heavy renewal energy, like building a new life that you can have faith in. Because it's like, while you thought you were going on this one path last year, that sort of like the trajectory changed, I'm getting this sense that there was a lot of doubt about that in the background. That it's sort of like, while it may have blindsided you, it actually ultimately made a lot of sense that didn't pan out. And this year, it's like you're going to be getting the knowledge, like the understanding of why that didn't make sense to you. Like you're aligning with what's really meant for you over the course of this year. Let's look at the moon. And immediately I'm getting this information about a lesson regarding your vulnerability, your expression of feeling. Yeah. And that may have been an important factor. Yeah. That may have been an important factor in what was going on with that previous person, with that previous situation. That it's like that past situation and losing it was an important lesson in you gaining your internal perspective on like emotional security and stability, like feeling better within yourself. But there's still this challenge, like this situation, this lesson that's coming in this new year regarding feeling more comfortable expressing that emotional foundation that you've created within yourself, like allowing yourself to not hold back, to hold in, to be more forthcoming with your feelings. This is something that you're working heavily on this year and nurturing. And you're going to be ultimately like the work you put in, the effort that you put in, it's like you're learning that lesson and learning to let go and feel more safe. It's like there's this big element of insecurity that was like hiding behind your like lack of willingness to express yourself and how you are really feeling. And there may have been like in the expression that you did make of in your feeling, it was like you would hold things back until the point where when you would speak up and release something that's on your mind, it was this very like cutting, harsh energy towards people. And you're working and learning to temper that, to become more aware of your own insecurities and how that's been playing out in your communication with others. And that's going to allow you to be able to approach situations with like this greater expression of maturity, to utilize this nurturing energy that's apparent or like inherent to you, rather than being so abrasive with it. And that's really something that being a Cancer, like holding Cancer energy, is something that you're meant to do, to bring that nurturing, flowing, like comforting, secure emotional energy to people and your outward expression. But it feels like there's some elements of ego where that's concerned that you are going to be confronting this year. Like that's where the clarity is coming in for you. That's like there is this turning point where it's going to create a new experience in your dealings in your life. Let's look at the Four of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so there is... Holy shit. Okay. We've got the Three of Cups at the bottom. There is this challenge here for you regarding new love and commitment. It's like it may feel like you were committing yourself to someone in the past, some other situation that didn't work out. But there's this new opportunity that's going to be coming forward for you this year that's very aligned with you spiritually. Like you're being called and guided towards like offering your heart to this, to participating and committing yourself to this new romantic situation. Like this is the second chance that you're getting. But this is something new. That's not that old person that like abandoned you or the path that you used to be on. This is something entirely new, but it's maybe going to be challenging for you to distrust, for you not to distrust that, for you to trust in what you're experiencing because of the past situation. Yeah. And like you have a choice to make, and there's a clear right and aligned choice and a wrong one for you where that is concerned. But like facing that challenge, just like facing the challenge of your emotional insecurity, finding that stability within yourself and being able to outwardly express it is the right choice, because this new connection that's aligned for you, that's opening up this element of spiritual awakening. It's like this has like a very destined feeling towards it, and it's like this is where you find your happiness, your joy, your celebration in life. And it requires you to be able to express romantically in a very like forthcoming way, like hiding your feelings. I feel like it didn't work for that other person, or maybe it did if like the feelings weren't right, if things weren't aligned. That was an important part of that lesson. But like it's not going to work for this future connection. You're going to have to be like in your like strong in your Cancer energy of being open and loving and nurturing, perhaps in a way that you've not been. And if you did have a child from the previous connection, something about that experience is helping you grow into that expression, helping you do the work of allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Okay, yeah, so there, wow. Double confirmation of triple confirmation. It's like there is this energy that you were holding on tightly to this past situation. What I said before about you like hoping to have a second chance with that person, but you like getting this clarity that wasn't the right path, that there's like a new better path that's meant for you, that's more aligned for you. So there is like you're going to be having some success in releasing that, not holding on to that past situation, not holding out hope for that any longer, and feeling inspired to take action, to really release that, to leave that behind, any sort of baggage associated with that, and like an emotional and mental sense that's allowing you to move forward and be successful, to like experience some progress, because there is this sort of like overall underlying energy of stagnation. It's like holding out hope for that to be like rekindled or resparked or restarted was holding you back, and being able to step away from that situation like internally, because it feels like you were forced to step away from it externally, but like stepping away from it in an internal sense is allowing you to really move forward and like take action toward this future that's meant for you. Because like any sort of challenge that you have and like commitment and opening up to this new connection is because of like holding on to past feelings, past experiences from that old connection. Okay, let's look at Temperance. Yeah, there's this healing and balancing energy in your relationships. It's like you're actually allowing yourself to heal from that past situation. We have the Emperor. It's like you're creating a demarcation, like a boundary there that was like limiting you from that success. It's like holding on to the past so tightly was creating a major burden for you that you're now like able to release, are being guided to release. And it's like creating new order in your life. This is a like personal victory, personal success. It's like outwardly people might not necessarily be aware of this victory, and to give you recognition of the healing that's taking place, but you're noticing this within yourself and able to like give yourself that validation, give yourself that recognition for like commanding your own strength and like taking control of your future. It feels like maybe some of you were like letting that past situation, like what that past person wanted or didn't want, like dictate the outcome of where you were headed. But like in releasing that, and like rebalancing your emotional state, you're finding like a sense of security within yourself. And that's what's necessary to like create this life that you wanted to live, that maybe you thought you were going to be creating. Like that was the path you were headed down with all those pentacles to like with this other person. Like you saw a future with them, and then like that fell apart and you were left alone. But this new situation is like you're finding this healing within yourself, and that's creating the possibility of moving down this new path and creating that with someone else. This new connection where you're getting like this the second chance that you wanted to like have these loving feelings, something that aligns with your values. That feels like a big factor, that something about this past person like did not align with your personal values. There may have been a lot of harsh judgment between you and that past person, that it's not going to be present in this new connection. Like you and this new person are on the same page, and like it's worth the investment. You're going to be able to create something that has a lot of longevity. It's like whoever this person is that's coming into your life this year, it's like that's your forever person. That's the dream come true that you were looking for, that you thought you were approaching in this other situation. Okay, let's look at career. It seems like you're hard at work, making I'm getting like making a name for yourself. You're feeling very like confident and action oriented toward work. this is a strong energy though. Like your work may involve a lot of collaboration with others. You may feel like there are a lot of moving parts to juggle. Like work requires a lot of your attention and energy. But like you feel very passionate about the work that you do. Something about it, like, even though it's like intense, it feels like it has a lot to offer you. And feels like it feeds you emotionally in the same way that it like feeds you financially. Like the kind of work you do, it's like the right kind of work for you to do. So if you're not already in that position, you're going to be connecting with and finding that this year. But there is this sort of energy. Like I am really feeling like you may already be in a role for like whoever this reading is for, like a role that suits you well, but that with this devil energy here and this Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, like everything is like feeding into this energy that there may be too much of a focus on career in your life right now, especially with all of those pentacles. At the beginning, it feels like this was a career that was well established last year in 2023, and that like as a way of dealing with the loss of that previous connection, and like focusing on your work, focusing on your personal sense of abundance, that it's like you diverted a bunch of energy into that as a way of like coping with the feelings, coping with the situation, and that now it's sort of like this habit, the like people are relying on you to continue acting in the same way, but you are needing to be careful of what sort of attachment that you're making to your work environment, of like feeding too much energy into that, and like creating this feeling of enslavement to it, of like creating too much imbalance where that is concerned. It's like it's calling to this need to, you know, like continue working hard, continue like giving energy to that, but there's maybe this call to pull back some of the energy that you've placed there so that you can bring things more into balance and utilize that excess of energy that you were putting towards your career, towards your finances, and like redistribute it to other areas of your life. I feel like that's going to be important for making space for this new romantic connection that you're encountering this year. Let's look at the star. Okay, so you are experiencing a renewal. That renewal energy is coming back, like where your health is concerned. You may have been letting, because we've got the Five of Cups here, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords, and like the Three of Swords at the bottom here. It's like whatever this previous relationship loss, that loss of connection, the loss of that opportunity with this person is something that's been weighing on you heavily. And it really gives this situation, this feeling that you've not been expressing how much it's affected you. You've been really focused on it and disappointed by it, and have been letting it weigh on you a lot internally, and have had your back turned to this future situation. That's why, for your health, as well as the future of your love life, it's important for you to accept the situation of the past, to allow that period of grieving for it, releasing where you're holding on so tightly to that connection, maybe hoping for it to be rejuvenated. This is energy, accepting that path is not going forward, and freeing yourself from those emotions, deciding to choose to live in a healthy way without that person. And I'm getting that that's something that aligns you to this new opportunity that you're going to need to give yourself to. So I am getting this experience that your health is overall going to be better this year. That it was weighing on you, and you may have some of that unhealthy emotional situation from the past, maybe trickling into the beginning of this year, but you're seeing this change, offering yourself love and freeing yourself from any sort of emotional restrictions that the loss of that other person was creating for you. It's like you had put all of your eggs in that basket, and we're not seeing a future for yourself outside of that. And that was a very unhealthy scenario for you to be in. And you're finding a sense of hope for yourself outside of that, and that's actually creating this transformation where you're more physical, not just mentally and emotionally, but that's going to come through in your experience of your physical health this year. And for the Ten of Cups, this is a situation where we're talking about your spiritual connection, what's going on with that. And yeah, this new partnership, this new love situation is really changing things for you in where your spiritual connection is concerned. It's that the Judgment is right there tied in with your romance, this new lover, this deeply spiritual connection, and pulling back energy from your career where you're distracting yourself, letting yourself heal and let go of the past and open up to this new future. It's going to be bringing you this experience of emotional fulfillment, happiness, harmony, well-being in a way. This partner brings to you a lot of a stable, solid offer in love, that feels very secure, this person isn't going anywhere, they see you and appreciate you for who you are, and it brings this strong element of happiness to your life, where it like it gives this feeling of like understanding and like having everything fall into place for you. It's going to help you like release this sort of like emotional boundary that you've set up in response to the past, to renew your faith in love. And yeah, it's like this, like deciding to like see this truth, to communicate with this new person, to decide to commit to it, to offer these feelings, to express yourself, is it's like leading to the alignment and fulfillment that you were desiring all alone, but like unable to access in this other person that wasn't meant for you. Let's look at the King of Pentacles, because like overall, like this year is creating a lot of abundance and stability for you. Speaking of stability, we have like the Four of Swords coming out again. But there's also this element that like this decision is up to you. We have Strength at the bottom of the deck, 2 and 3 of Wands, and the Devil. Like, in order to gain this stability, to gain this partnership, to step into this future, into this continued growth and development, like embark on this new adventure of feeling abundant and secure in all aspects of your life, you're having to release this attachment, to like let go, end in this period of waiting to see if this old thing is going to come back around, like becoming enlightened to the fact that cycle is truly closed out. Is giving this energy that like that may have been a cycle you were repeating with that person for a while, and like coming to the understanding that it's truly closed and like a new one is beginning. You're able to move into something new once you release this attachment, and like that requires a lot of your strength. But there is this element of seeing all of this success, all of this like solidity in making this new investment towards this new partnership, towards a different future than the one you were originally clinging to and attaching yourself to. Yeah. So there is a lot of successful outlook for you this year, but letting go of any hope for that past is going to be key for you. Kite. Vacation. That's interesting. So you may be taking an important vacation this year. Taking an important vacation this year, that may be the start of you. I feel like that's like the reset energy for you of like pulling some of your energy back from your work, that you haven't taken a vacation since you aligned yourself with this career path that you're on, and that that would be a good step for you to take a break, get a reset, pull your energy back, feed into yourself, nurture yourself during that period of time, that pause. And it's like it would be a really healing experience for you. This energy of the frying pan, the trouble, the accusations, that's coming through as and it's right on top of the Judgment card. That was immediately feeling like that past situation you're in, holding on to some accusations, to some judgments, to the trouble of that situation. It's like you've felt like you were being held over the fire, or you were holding that person over the fire, like accountability for their actions. But it's I'm getting this message that that steak or whatever is in this pan, it's cooked. It's if you stay in that energy of going over the troubles of the past, or making accusations about that person's intentions or where you thought you were headed with them, that it's just going to end up burning you and holding you back from the blessings that await for you. Because we have Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So that's a message too, with this commitment, this challenge. It's this person, this new partnership, you may be called to either propose or accept a proposal from them much quicker than what you would have expected. You may not have expected for things to turn around that quickly. Saw 47:47 on the clock as I was saying that. So so you could be getting married this year, or getting engaged this year. If not, that could be receiving the gift of this new connection, of feeling like you're getting a leg up in life, of stepping into this new experience. The new experience is the gift, regardless of how deep or how quickly the commitment to it comes into the picture. And the months that are going to be most important for you this year, that may have the most, elements of change, of understanding, of experience for you, are July and April. So keep that in mind as you move through this year. And things are looking pretty good overall. If this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with another Cancer placement you know. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are interested in a personal reading, then you can find out how to do that below in the description box. Thank you for letting me do this year ahead reading for you, and I will see you later, Cancer. Bye.